a structure here that I'm just going to start working on, where I've got a logo and I've got navigation. I'm just putting the text there so you can see it. I've put a little bit of styling on just the normal div so that you will see this stuff on a white page, because I kind of want to go on ahead and have the text as light as possible, but again, I want you to be able to see it on a white page. So I guess I could just change that to straight Fs, since the background of this div is C. So let's save that and we'll refresh, and you see that this is what we've got. We have a div on top of a div, and strangely enough, it's inside of another div. Let me put a little bit of padding in here real quick. And let's do 2 padding. Let's do that as 1 rim so that you can see it. Refresh that. Now you see that there's an outer div, and then there's 2 other divs inside stacked on top of each other. Okay. I already wrote this code, so I'm going to just undo some stuff that will make this code show you what I want to do. This is a version of this, so I'm going to save that. I'm going to refresh, and you notice that I got my navigation here and my logo here. That's not a normal thing, so let's take a look at this. If you remember correctly, when I had everything the way I did just a moment ago, when I save and refresh, logo was on top. So naturally, we would think that the thing on top will probably be in the left, and the thing on bottom will, if it's going to have a float, it's going to float to the right, float off to the right-hand side. All right, so why does it not do that? Again, div logo and div navigation, top and bottom. So as I undo that stuff again, we're going to take a quick look at why it went to the right. Okay, so I save that and I go look again, and you see the logo's on the right hand side. So let's take a look at where the word logo is. Logo is inside div 1, but everything's inside div 1. And that div where the logo is has ID div 2. So let's go look at div 2 and see what's there that might make it float right. Okay, so I want to show you this. This is really cool. Left. So if I save that and I hit refresh, logo is now on the left hand side. Okay, so now you have nested divs. You have an outside div. You have 2 divs on the inside. I would go on ahead and start to say, let's put things like our comments in place so that we can know what's in there. So here we're going to say logo, and then I'm going to put that at the end where it says end, and then I'm going to say this is navigation, nav, and then I'm going to scroll down a little bit. I'm going to say end nav. So say nav. Now, again, comments don't show up. And we do notice that our dark outline around our divs is still showing. We'll go ahead and take that out. Let me show you something that if you ever want to, so you notice the comment that I did here, logo. It doesn't show up on the screen, but it does show up in the code. All right, I'm going to show you how to comment out CSS. Put a /*, and then you go to the one you want to end, and you go */. So now that has been commented out. All right, so our next step in the next video is going to be to get a navigation something in here. We'll be working on removing colors and making it look less acrid and horrible. But what we'll do here is we will put a touch of navigation in here, and we'll start styling that. And we're not going to use divs. We're actually going to use the list element. So come back for the next video and we will check it out.